a site plan done, grading completed, and a swept path analysis performed, it's time to submit SITEOPS project off for optimization. What this means is we're going to submit this project for millions of iterations looking for the best cost of construction. You're going to submit this to the SITEOPS servers, and you can either do it with or without stormwater piping. Add a note, we'll call this one a mixed use, and then submit. Once you submit, for SITEOPS to complete the analysis, it can take anywhere from a couple minutes to a couple hours depending on the size and complexity of a project. But when it's done, it's going to send you an email. You go back to Solutions, and there you can look at the exports. Drawing file, Excel budget, PDF, and XML. So let's take a look at the budget. The budget you saw inside the grading window was for us, the designer. It was a quick snapshot of what was the changes and how they affect the cost. Inside this budget, we're going to look at quantity, unit cost, and in detail, we're going to look at topsoil, import, export, rock, cut and fill, compaction, expansion factors. How does the piping deal with any rock or some unsuitable soil that's on the property? We're going to be able to look at fine grading the buildings, the roadways, erosion control, seeding, on-site improvements such as asphalt, concrete pavement, different types of pavement, light and heavy duty. And this is a spreadsheet, so if unit costs change, you don't need to change the design. Just merely come in, change the number, and this total will change as well. On-site storm drainage. Look at flared in sections, stormwater pipes. You control the min and max size of the pipe being used on the system, inlets, manholes, ponds, and then miscellaneous cost. SITEOPS doesn't cover everything that we need to do, so you have the ability to go back into the system. As we see, I've added sanitary sewer and potable water. To do this, draw lines and objects and areas. In this case, I'm going to look at a water line that's going to go from the main trunk over to the buildings. You're going to see on the right I've added miscellaneous costs. So I want a category called utility. I want to come in and make this an 8-inch water main, and it's per foot. So as I change that distance and move or shorten that line around, the budget will change automatically. Now the building, you can do the same thing. I want to come in, tell the category of structure. Maybe in this case I don't have a cost name, we call multifamily. So I'll add that in. And in this case, I'm going to do a building, for example, by square foot. So let's just set the square foot cost for this building to $500 a square foot. Also, as part of the budget, you're going to get constraints. What were the parameters used inside of optimization? And also, you're going to get the unit cost. This lets the user know what the unit costs were as part of the optimization. And being able to deliver a budget like this along with a layout helps a client understand their project.